The KUKA robot arm can pluck objects from the sky in the blink of an eye. According to its developers at Swiss Institute of Technology, EPFL, the arm takes just 5/100ths of a second to react. Lead researcher Professor Aude Billard says the arm is unique.
This capacity to predict accurately very complex trajectory of what we call the grasping point, which is non-linear, that is the major scientific advance. And similarly, to be able to control in synchrony the arm of the robot and the fingers is also the major advance.
Originally designed for use in factories, the arm has 7 joints and a hand with 4 fingers. Researcher Sung-Soo Kim says it has been programmed to operate in 3 phases.
First thing is to predict the whole trajectory. Second thing is the finding best catching posture. And third thing is generator arm motion.
But it took a great deal of technical research to train the arm. Rackets, hammers, balls and bottles covered with sensors were thrown at the KUKA, while motion capture recordings helped create models of their movement through the air. Ashwini Shukla says the team translated the data into equations that the arm uses as instructions to position itself in milliseconds.
We gather this data, we learn models which help the robot to predict the optimal motion which will be successful in catching this object for reaching towards it and also closing the fingers around it at the correct time.
It even copes with objects that have constantly changing centres of gravity. The EU-funded research was developed in conjunction with EPFL's Swiss Space Centre. One objective is to create a similar limb that can recover and dispose of space debris orbiting around Earth.
Assume that the robot now is mounted on a satellite and it's tracking the debris, and as it's observing this trunk rotating, then it can make inference as to what will be the next translation and rotational velocity, so where this debris will be moving next, and adapt its orientation, the position of its arm, so that it can grab it and bring it back down to Earth.
It's one of many ambitious goals. But no matter how it's deployed, the scientists say their robot arm is bound to come in handy.
Nice!